Introduction to C. C is a programming language developed at AT&T Bell Laboratories of USA in 1972. It was designed and written by Dennis M. Ritchie. In the late 70s, C began to replace the more familiar language of that time like PL1, ALGOL, etc. Possibly C seems so popular because it is reliable, simple, and easy to use. C is a middle-level programming language that can be used to develop applications for high-level business programs as well as low-level system programs. Using pointers in C, we can write system programs. The evolution of C language. The International Committee developed ALGOL 60 language, which is used to program all type of applications such as commercial applications, scientific applications, system applications, and so on. However, ALGOL 60 never became popular because it was too abstract and too general. To reduce this abstractness and generality, a new language called Combined Programming Language (CPL) was developed at Cambridge University. However, CPL turned out to be so big, having so many features, that it was hard to learn and difficult to implement. Basic Combined Programming Language (BCPL), developed by Martin Richards at Cambridge University to solve the problem of CPL. But unfortunately, it turned out to be too less powerful and too specific. Around the same time, a language called B was written by Ken Thompson at AT&T's Bell Labs as a further simplification of CPL. But like BCPL, B is also too specific. Finally, Ritchie inherited the features of B and BCPL, added some of his own stuff, and developed the language C. C supports development of all type of applications using one high-level language. Stages of compilation of a C program. As like most high-level languages, C also uses compiler to convert its source code files with the extension of .c to object code files with the extension of .obj, and the object code will be linked, edited by the linker to form the machine language, also known as the executable code, with the extension of .exe. The figure shows the explanation of various stages of compilation. Features of C language. C is a robust language which can be used to write any complex programs. C has rich set of built-in functions and operators. It is well suited for writing both system software and business applications. It is efficient and faster in execution. C is a highly portable language, well suited for structured programming. It also supports dynamic memory allocation. Constants. A constant is an entity, basically a memory location, whose value does not change during the program execution. Constants are either created literally or via the hash-defined statement. For example, 58 and 344 are integer literal constant. Single quote P, single quote C, and single quote 7 are examples of character literal constants, whereas double quotes Putney Computer Systems Limited, double quotes complete, is an example of string constant. A string constant is always stored in an array with multiple bytes and ends with a special character /0. This character, also called as null character, acts as a string terminator. Symbolic constants. Symbolic constants are created via the hash-defined statement and are usually written in uppercase to differentiate them from other variables. For example, hash-define true 1, hash-define max underscore line 1000, and hash-define null in single quotes /0. Expressions consisting entirely of constant values are called as constant expressions. For example, 128 plus 7 minus 17 is a constant expression. Variables and data types. A variable is an entity used by a program to store values used in the computation. That is, variable names are names given to the location in the memory where different constants are stored. The location can contain character, integer, float, or any such constants. The type of variable depends on the type of constant that it stores. For example, an integer variable stores integer constant. A character variable stores character constant, and so on. The rules for forming variable names are: a variable name should begin with a letter or an underscore. It can be followed by any combination of letters, underscores, or digits 0 to 9. For example, SUM, sum, peace underscore flag, or underscore sys underscore flag are examples of valid variable names. Whereas 8 name, comma, price dollar, tel hash are invalid variable names. Variable names are case sensitive. So the variable name capital SUM and capital SUM refer to different variables. The length of a variable name depends on the compiler. No commas or blanks are allowed within a variable name. This was about introduction to C, evolution of C, compilation process, features, constants, symbolic constants, variables in C language. In the next session, we will continue with data types and other topics.